Why being silly is an underrated superpower. When was the last time you truly let yourself go? And I don't mean a polite smile for your boss or a quick haha typed in response to a WhatsApp joke. No, I'm talking about those moments when you let your goofiest, most ridiculous, most authentic side shine through. When you did something so silly that just thinking about it now, it still makes you laugh. Maybe it happened in the car, belting out "Total Eclipse of the Heart" as if you were on stage at Madison Square Garden, only to notice the driver next to you giving you a mix of confusion and terror. Or maybe it was that time you tried to moonwalk in your kitchen and almost ended up slipping on the floor. And here's the best part. In those moments, you were alive. Why do we forget how good it feels to be silly? Life teaches us early on that we need to be serious. Serious at work, serious at home, serious even when choosing an ice cream flavor. But no one ever tells us that being silly is an act of rebellion, a celebration of our humanity. Think about it. How many times have you done something silly just for the fun of it? Dancing in your pajamas at 7 a.m. while waiting for the coffee to brew, making goofy faces in the mirror like you're starring in a silent film, talking to your dog like they're a philosophy professor and genuinely expecting an answer. Being silly isn't wasting time, it's reclaiming it, the magic of embarrassing moments. Then there are those situations where you don't choose to be silly. Life decides for you and turns you into a comedic genius. Like that time you walked out of the house with your shirt on backwards and didn't realize it for half the day. Or that moment when your phone decided to declare its independence, slipping out of your hands and landing squarely on your face while you were lying in bed. These embarrassing moments aren't accidents. They're gifts because they teach us to laugh at ourselves, to peel away that mask of perfection we so often try to wear. And when we laugh at ourselves, something magical happens. We feel lighter. Being silly is an art, and some have built empires out of it. There are people who turned silliness into a true art form. Think of Charlie Chaplin with his cane, his crooked smile, and his wobbly walk that made the whole world laugh while tugging at its heartstrings. Or Jim Carrey, who, with his exaggerated facial expressions and absurd physicality, showed us that there's nothing more powerful than a laugh that defies emotional gravity. And then there's Lucille Ball, the queen of American comedy, whose impeccable timing and playful antics taught generations that life is brighter when you don't take it too seriously. And let's not forget Totò, the prince of laughter, who, with his unique language and surreal expressions, gifted us timeless moments of joy. If these artists taught us anything, it's that behind every laugh lies the courage to embrace our most human and imperfect selves. And maybe, just maybe, that's where life's true magic hides. Being silly is a universal language. And you know what? Silliness is contagious. When you let yourself go, you invite everyone around you to do the same. A shared laugh can turn perfect strangers into partners in crime. It makes you human, and it makes others human with you. It doesn't matter where you are or who you're with. When you embrace your silly side, you send a powerful message. Hey, it's all okay. We can laugh. We can be imperfect. We can just be ourselves. So today, we dare you to challenge the seriousness of the world. Do something silly. Sing in the shower like you're headlining Coachella. Make the goofiest face you can in the mirror and try not to laugh. Or tell someone about that embarrassing moment that still makes you giggle. Because in those moments, you're not just laughing. You're celebrating your humanity. You're reminding the world that no matter how serious life gets, It's also filled with little moments of joy, playfulness, and lightness. And when the day feels heavy, remember this. You don't need to have everything under control. You just need to laugh. And don't forget, follow us for more lighthearted, silly, and joyful moments. Because even on the grayest days, there's always room for a laugh and a little foolishness. Maybe your next laugh will happen when you try to look cool walking down the street, only to trip and pretend it was totally on purpose. Or maybe it'll be your phone that cracks you up when it decides to slide out of your hand and land perfectly on your foot. Let's laugh together, because at the end of the day, life isn't just meant to be lived, it's meant to be enjoyed. Sparks and shadows, always and forever.